What is good, Taurus soul travelers? Blessings for your super Aquarius new moon, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You are joining Priestess Melissa. We're about to get into your weekly reading. We're going to be using the Priestess of the Light Oracle cards, where we'll get your main energy and an affirmation for this week. We'll also be looking into the Moonology manifestation cards, looking at what is going on at this moment, as well as what is going on over the next 3 weeks. So we'll have 4 different cards out for those. You can watch these for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign videos. If you do find messages here, definitely hit the like button. Thank you so much for it. We're also going to be checking into the holographic tarot and seeing what's going on. High Priestess and Temperance coming out here today. So you definitely have to having to get balanced, it feels like, around something you may be understanding or knowing at this time. Maybe not on a physical level, but definitely feeling and that knowingness inside, intuition around lovers, and something now you're having to find some balance around. Guys, if you need a personal reading, definitely reach out to me at VenusianWays.org. All right, well, it looks like somebody may be looking for greener pastures, perhaps, or maybe trying to travel back to you to smooth over something. Who knows? We are going to check in and see, though. As well, we will be getting some advice message cards for you today, Taurus. First of all, we're going to be checking in with the Guardian Angels Oracle cards and getting some messages for you. As well, we always get love messages here at the end of all of our readings. Today will be from the Lovers Oracle cards. So do stick around to the end for all of the goodies. Not to mention, we have our divination coins, so do get your questions ready. One question we will answer with a yes or no with the flip of a coin. Let's do it. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides. Dear Priestess, show us what we need to know for the lovely Tauruses out there. Thank you. And Taurus, if I haven't done so already, thank you so much for all of your support to the channel, your likes, comments, shares, donations. Subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. And thank you so much for it. I truly appreciate having you here. All right, let's see what's going on for you, Taurus. Energy for Taurus, please. Show me what I need to know. Show me what I need to know, please, for Taurus. Taurus, you're a little all over the place, at least the cards, usually that'll indicate kind of the energy. It's like a lot wants to come out, perhaps, there's a lot you want to say. Divine Mother energy, nurturing, compassion, and grace. Opening heart, deep connections, water blessings, and then we also have friendship, support, fun, unity, play. Divine Mother energy coming out here today as your main energy. All right, so this is talking about nurturing, compassion, and grace. Maybe feeling like you need some nurturing, some compassion, some TLC. Maybe you're going through something that is definitely, maybe you've just had an ending, I see, with that 37 coming to a 10 energy. So something could have ended in your life or really caused you a lot of sadness recently. Perhaps your mother died. Perhaps you are a mother and, something happened to you and this is you feeling sad, you know what I mean? But in any case, we're also tapping into friendship, support, fun, unity, play. You may be turning to good friends at this time to help you, or you may have had something happen around a friendship. Opening heart, deep connections, water blessings, all right? This is talking about a need to cleanse and perhaps needing to take a salt bath, smudge your space, really cleanse your area. She's got her left hand over her heart, her right hand reaching to the future. So she's having that compassion for herself as she's moving forward, as she's opening her heart to the future, all right? And being able to move forward after something has perhaps really hurt you and tugged at your heart, and now needing to do that nurturing and healing aspect within all of this, or allowing that from other people that can really help us with that at this time. You know what I mean? Surrounded by the golden light of purity and creative power, this beautiful symbol of eternal maternity brings the energy of care and compassion to your life. Whatever gender we identify as, there is a divine mother in each of us. It lives in the eternal light and feeds us and nurtures the world through us. It lives in our choices, our tenderness, and in our loving energy. So, are we feeling this loving energy at this time? First, this card reminds you to prioritize your own self-care. In fact, it is time you become your own loving mother, right? So needing to love ourselves, nurture ourselves is what this card is talking about. Because we need to be able to be there for ourselves. There are going to be many times when it's just going to be us, and we do need to know how to help ourselves to feel better regardless of what we may be going through at any time. If you have been dismissing something related to your own needs or preferences, muster up the courage to nurture and prioritize yourself. It is never dishonoring to others when you truly honor yourself. There may be someone who needs some care or compassion from you as well. Open your heart to the opportunity, but remember to strike a balance between the energy you give others and the energy you give yourself. And I think this is very fitting to point out with this card, opening heart, because we were talking about that in this just now in the description. And maybe this could be around friendship, and maybe loving and nurturing yourself, because maybe you have depended on someone else to be that for you, and maybe they didn't show up when you really needed them to, and you had to be there for yourself. Or maybe you weren't there for yourself, and now you're in this feeling, you know, where it's like you feel abandoned, not only by everyone else around you, but you're not sure how to be there for yourself as well. And maybe you didn't have a mother that was really there for you when you were younger to give you that example. But this is the time that we're being asked, because even if we have a deficiency of something that we weren't taught or given when we were a child, we have to somehow learn that, all right? Like being a good mother to ourselves, like, you know, prodding ourselves to get up, get dressed, go brush our teeth, you know, but it's because our mothers love us, or a mother in her right energy raising her child loves her child and wants to see her child do well. So this is an energy we have to learn to tap into if we were somehow not shown that when we were growing up, right? We can't neglect ourselves. Your loving care will go much further if you stop to fill your own reservoir along the way, because if you're not feeling good, you're not going to have it to give. That's just how it is. Or you're going to feel, you know, like resentful because you're not taking care of yourself and you're giving too much, overgiving. On a purely practical level, this card can also herald parenthood for you or someone close to you. The Divine Mother breathes the vital spark of family and fertile productivity into any important creative endeavor, and you may be conceiving. Wow. Call on her gracious assistance and let your creative juices flow. So whether this is trying to create a baby or a project, yeah, it's saying call on this energy of that mother, because mother will say, you can do this, you know, doing this will help you to achieve everything you've ever wanted. And you know, what is that one song? Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Right? That could be a great song to play while you're working on achieving your goals. Everything's coming up aces, aces. I love that song, and that's one of them anyway. All right, here's your affirmations. All right, Taurus. I choose to increase the tender feelings in my life. As I bring loving care to myself, I expand the energy of love in the world. I choose to increase the tender feelings in my life. As I bring loving care to myself, I expand the energy of love in the world. I choose to increase the tender feelings in my life as I lovingly bring care to myself. I expand the energy of love in the world. By the power of three, a perfect trinity, it is done. Yes, time to feel much, much better perhaps than we have in a while. And you know, who's going to be the best friend to ourselves than we will be, right? We're always going to be there with ourselves because we can never leave ourselves, right? So who better than us to be able to comfort and console us, especially if our mom isn't there. You know, so hopefully mom taught you how to do that. And sometimes it's just how it is. We are going to have to be there for ourselves, and it's always good to know how to, you know, have those hacks and our tools in our tool belt to help us to re-regulate. I love teaching about that. That's why I went into hypnosis. Check me out on Happy Medium Hypnosis here on YouTube. All right, guys, so our first card out, what you may be dealing with right now, is needing to assess the situation and what you may be going through at this time. Virgo energy coming out. How you're feeling, you know, and how can you best nurture yourself from that point. You know best what's going to help you. Like for instance, for me, when I was laying down and resting a little bit earlier before I got into the readings, I love warmth. You know, when I need to feel good, I like even just heating a blanket up in the dryer and wrapping myself in it. And, you know, I'll just have that against my body. I also love covering up my ears. I don't know what it is about that, but I like my ears to be warm when I'm sleeping. So we got to get those tools in our tool belt to help us to feel better when we need to. Embrace the flow of life. Yes, week one, this is you starting to feel better because you're starting to love yourself, taking those times out perhaps to just sit with yourself, right? In meditation, just be quiet, you know, not worry about other people or anything. Just let all of that go for that time that we're sitting there and being in that calm space. Make time for self-love is coming out in week two. So it looks like with that Libra energy, you may really be getting into the flow and finding that balance, which is beautiful. Again, mothering energy is where it's all about this week. Go for it, Spirit's saying, with that Aries energy. So what is coming out in week three for you? Definitely all about self-love and self-care for you this week, Taurus. And be proud of yourself is what this is saying, because I feel like you're going to reach a place where you really are feeling more of that balance within yourself, right? And that is beautiful to see for you. Coming out on the bottom, we see reflect on your priorities. Absolutely. Again, make sure that you're making time for yourself, not overcommitting, not overgiving, right? This is big energy for us right now, Taurus. Trust the universe with the Aquarius energy of what we are in right now. Look at that. Beautiful. Trust in the universe. You are in the flow. Stay there. Don't veer left or right. Keep going, right? You're doing it. Just love yourself along the way and you're going to be good. We got to deal with all of those past hurts for sure, though. This is what's really coming out. And this is mostly in your mind, you know, because Ten of Swords, Swords is all about mind energy. So that's needing to really work on how you're thinking, right? Because that's what's going to bring in all of that abundant balanced life that you are seeking, Taurus, right? You are the best at groundedness. So here we go. Assess the situation. At this time, what are we assessing? Our path forward, feeling passionate about moving forward, and what's going to help us to feel passionate about moving forward. I just saw 1441 on the screen. Could be a change that we need to make about something or someone in our life at this time. Yeah. maybe a love offer that's coming through, and you're just not feeling, it. Yeah, Lover's energy coming out here, with the Two of Cups, King of Wands, but you know this person is controlling, so you don't want to deal with that energy is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and they don't appreciate you. Yeah, they don't see your value, or maybe you don't feel like they see your value. So this is what you're looking at, that maybe this isn't the right situation to move forward on, and maybe you need to just leave. And so in week 1, embrace the flow of life. You're really evaluating, it seems like here, and maybe have made a decision that this is not where you want to continue to invest. That you're putting the work in, but maybe not necessarily with this person. Yeah, looks like single, ready to mingle, because we just had 7 of Pentacles, we saw 8 of Pentacles, and now here's 9 of Pentacles. So you're definitely making a progression by, embracing the flow of life, of getting back into the flow of life. You're being able to see what's before you now, and you see why it's so confusing, because people aren't really being honest most of the time. And you're not about that third-party life, and you're not wanting to go down that path, I feel, any longer in a situation perhaps that you've been in, or you're also, this could be that you're taking a break from drinking, going out so much, because this is taking you off your path. It's not really allowing you to move in the direction that you want to, especially if it's a love situation or somebody trying to come back and just kind of like get your focus off of things, make time for self-love. Yeah, be your own knight in shining armor for sure. Offer yourself that cup. Say no to, anyone that doesn't offer you what you deserve, what mama would give, right? Empress energy, you deserve it. You just got to put up your boundaries and let people know, this is what you got to give me, or else we can't do this, period, whatever it may be, right? And Spirit's not going to allow you to move forward with somebody who's only going to give you this kind of energy. Maybe somebody who just wants to knock you up to keep you around kind of energy, be able to keep you trapped. And again, you're not about that life. Be proud of yourself that you can look at these choices and you can see what's going on, and what's not going to bring you happiness. Being able to know is half the battle, right? Because at least then, once you know, you can make better choices, right? You can keep a lookout for the right ones. And you can also see those conflicts or competition or anything like that coming from far off. Anything that's going to cause you, to go backwards. Anything that's going to bring chaos to your home. Anything that's going to be causing you to feel unbalanced or dealing with people that are juggling. Be proud of yourself that you're not willing to deal with that kind of ish any longer, is what I heard. 1818. Yeah. No longer, Taurus, accepting those half-assed cups of love. You're over that, is what I'm seeing with this energy. Okay, I like that for us. Hit the like button if you are resonating and you want to claim this energy of loving yourself and stepping into your self-power, right? Because, yeah, you are so much more powerful once you are able to understand that you hold the power to be your own best friend, that nobody is better than you, then you will never feel bad again. You know what I mean? You'll let them go lovingly, and you'll know that you have so much more coming as a result. Manifestation energy, this is very close, more or less, between the heart and the throat energy with this teal energy. We've got the green and blue mixed in here. Manifestation says, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Yes, through that self-love concept and aspect, right? You're literally like creating it with that green and blue energy, right? With this teal energy. in your heart space, and as you're speaking, you're bringing this into your manifestation, because you are learning how to stand in that energy of encouraging yourself like a mother would, loving yourself and telling yourself that you only deserve the best. So now you're only going to accept the best, right? No more of these small little page cups of love. And nobody that you know is really not going to bring all their cards to the table too. They're not all in, right? All of that good stuff. Let's get some Lovers Oracle advice messages for you, Taurus. And then don't forget, we're about to do the divination coin, so get your question ready. All right, guys, we got this friendship and playfulness and laughter energy coming out. You know, sometimes you just got to be like the peacock and ha ha ha. Just, that was a funny one, universe. Yes, thank you for that lesson. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. When you can get to a place to where you are lighthearted about these situations and you can understand that it was those people and never you, you will be in such a better place to heal your heart and move forward. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way, and know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. So do not give up, all right? This is your time. But you have to be as that mom energy and wait and hold out for what you know you really want. And hey, who doesn't want this kind of energy? But we want all the other trimmings with it too, right? Passion says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, guys, are you ready? Because once you become your own best friend, huh? Can't nobody tell you nothing. All right, let's get our yes or no question answered. In 3, 2, whoops. Hold on, let me get it back in place. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, are you ready for the answer? It is boo, no. All right, guys, unless that was the answer you wanted, which I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for being here. Do have a beautiful week ahead with these super Aquarius new moon energies. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and hit the like button on this video, baby. See you soon. Bye for now.